there, this is Gerald Bass, creator founder with the Rise of the 1%, and in today's video I wanted to talk about how we recently got one of our high-level inner circle members $44,000 in business funding. Now before I get into the information, I do want to tell you, you want to stick around to the end of this video because I have a cool new special treat that I'm going to share with you at the end, and it's basically a resource that's going to assist you with scaling your business to 6 to 7 figures over the next 12 months or less if you're serious about doing it. So make sure you stick around to the end of this video so that you can receive the information on that. So with that said, let's dive into how we got one of our high-level inner circle members with the Rise of the 1% $44,000 in business funding. Okay. First off, to be able to get business funding on that level, you have to have your business set up properly. Okay. So the first thing that I recommend you do for starting up your business or setting it up the proper way is, for one, make sure that your business, for one, the name is available with the Secretary of State. Also, make sure that it's available in reference to the domain name that you're going to be utilizing for your website and across social media platforms. That's the first thing I recommend you do. Right? Now, once you do that and you see that your name is available with the Secretary of State, I recommend go ahead and purchase that domain name. Whether you're going to get the website built right then and there or not, go on and purchase the domain name. Go on and secure it. All right? Because here's the thing here. You're going to want a website, definitely, to be able to get great amount of funding with any lenders for your particular business, because a lot of times they go check to see that you have a professional website online to verify that you have an actual legitimate business, right? So you definitely want to make sure you have that in place. All right. Once you have those things in place, all right, the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want an actual business address. Okay. So if you have a storefront, then of course you can use the storefront. It's a brick and mortar business. If you don't have a brick and mortar type of business or some type of office, then I recommend getting a virtual office. Right, a virtual office. Okay, a couple of companies out there, Regus and Opus, all right, that you can actually look into. All right, you want to get this set up prior to set up your LLC or corporation, because this needs to go on your paperwork. All right, the next thing you want to do is you want to secure an actual professional business phone number for your business, a 1-800 number. They do not take business owners seriously who have like cell phone numbers. Okay. Tied with their business. And see as well if you can get that number also listed with 411. All right, that helps as well. The next thing you want to do is get a professional email address. Okay, not Gmail, Hotmail, any of that type of stuff. Right, an actual professional email address. Right, it could be support@whateveryourbusinessis.com. Right, or what have you. But you want a professional email address. All right, so that's what you want. After you have those things set up, the next thing I recommend you do is go ahead and set up your LLC or corporation with your Secretary of State. All right, once it's approved, go in and get your EIN number with IRS.gov, and then from there go on to get you a DUNS number on the Duns and Bradstreet website. Okay, they're one of the bureaus that actually track when it comes to business credit alongside Equifax and Experian. So you want a DUNS number. Then you want to go get your business banking set up. All right. Now here's the thing when it comes to getting large amounts of funding, let's say even with the SBA right now, right? They do pull your personal credit. Okay. It's a personal guarantee type of loan. All right. Being that you don't have much age on your business, okay, also being that you don't have a pay debt score of 90 or higher, and also your revenue has to be up there, right? And you have to be able to show it on taxes, right? I'm talking about like making $1 million, $2 million a year or more, all right, on paper, for them not to pull your personal credit. So being that you're not in that situation, you have to make sure your personal credit is on point as well. And I would say even with the SBA, they're actually pulling from a Spirit. Okay, that's what I've seen, right? From a Spirit. Okay, so you want to make sure your Experian credit report is pretty good. Okay, it helps not to have late payments and derogatories and negative items, okay, on your personal credit report. That helps, right? And if you do have those things, of course, there's ways you can clean those up. Okay, not having a lot of inquiries. I recommend not having over 3 inquiries on your credit report. Okay, if you have more than that, there's ways you can get those off as well. Okay, stick around to the end. We'll talk about how you can get more assistance with that if you need assistance with that. All right, and it also helps not to have your utilization too high, lower than 30%. A lot of times 2 to 9 to 10% is better, but at least not over 30% in terms of your utilization on credit cards. Okay, that's what I definitely recommend. And right now, like with the SBA, PPP, and all these different loans, you have to be in business at least over a year, right? So having some age definitely helps. In terms of establishing business credit, a lot of times it helps to be in business 2 years with a minimum 2 credit cards on your personal credit report, at least $2,500 limits. That's if you're going on to build business credit even outside of the funding right now that's taking place during the pandemic. Okay, but we're not going to get into all of that. We're just talking about right now just getting funded for your particular business, right? So that's what you want to definitely make sure you have in place. Okay, if you want to be able to qualify for these massive amounts of capital right now that they're giving out during the pandemic. Now, here's the thing, it's not just about getting the capital, it's about what do you do with the capital, okay, so that you don't drown in debt. Now, with the PPP, I know they're doing forgivable loans right now and stuff like that. They may be doing it for some of the SBA stuff I've heard as well. But either way it goes, okay, if it happens not to be forgivable or whatever the case may be, you don't want to be in piles of debt for the long term, okay? There's nothing wrong with going into a little debt to invest, right? But you don't want to be into it too long, all right? So here's the thing, right? Of course you have a business. You have capital now. Now you shouldn't just be relying on organic ways to grow your business. What do I mean by that? Posting on social media all day, posting in groups all day, spamming people's inboxes if that's what you may be doing, right? Relying on referrals or word of mouth. You shouldn't be doing that now that you have this capital. Now you can leverage paid ads because you have the capital, okay? And what you want to do is you want to pick your most highly converted offer that's already selling. And that's what you want to drive traffic to when it comes to your ads. And you don't have to dive in with a big budget just because now you got this mass amount of capital. You still can start out with a very small budget. A minimum $15 to $30 a day testing budget with your ads in terms of set up your campaign objectives to your targeting, to testing out different variations of copy, to different variations of ads till you find what's working for your particular market. Once you find what's working for your particular market, right, meaning that those particular ads or that ad is generating you business, now you can massively scale your ad spend and your ads and take it to a whole nother level. And now you're recouping back the money that you have put in from your funding, and you should become profitable at the same time. So you literally can double, triple, 4 times or more your funding that you're getting from any of these sources right now during the pandemic, okay, just by understanding the proper way to market your business during the pandemic to reach the masses of people that can utilize your products and services, getting them in front of them, making sales, servicing them, and continuously scaling your business and being profitable, paying the money back that was loaned to you and keeping the profit. So I hope you got some value out of this, right? Feel free to share this video around with anyone else you feel could benefit on social media, off social media. Drop a comment below of your biggest takeaways, or if you have any questions for me, you can drop any comments below. Also, being you got value out of this video, make sure you bang that like button, that subscribe button, as I drop a lot more free training videos like this. You'll be notified every time I do. And right now, being you a service provider, you're looking to generate 5, 10, 20, even 30 new clients every single week online with predictability, and want to learn how to leverage other people's money to create wealth. more in detail on what I share in this video. I go way more in detail. I have a free new training for you, right? It's at www.geraldbass.com/high-level. www.geraldbass.com/high-level. Just go over to the page and put your information in, and you'll get access to the training for absolutely free. I go a lot more in details on the marketing aspect of things in terms of getting clients by utilizing other people's money, how to massively scale your business with other people's money, with your marketing, and even other investments as well. Right? So with that said, just go to geraldbass.com/high-level. You get access to the training. With that said, this is Gerald Bass, creator, founder with the Rise of the 1%. Have a phenomenal day on purpose.